My child, if you are alone right now, do not ignore this moment. I am speaking to you immediately because heaven has already spoken in your name, and this moment was arranged for you with care and intention. You might feel alone, like no one sees or remembers you. But please understand this, I have not forgotten about you. Your alone time is not empty. It is holy ground where my voice can reach you without being cut off. I can see where you're sitting. I can see how quiet it is around you. I can see the thoughts going through your head. I'm right here with you now. You didn't find this message by accident. This time was set aside for you a long time ago, before you felt alone. Heaven doesn't just say names for no reason. And your name wasn't just said for no reason. The words were spoken with care, love, and a plan. Stay with me now, because this is meant to remind you that you are deeply known, even when you feel alone. Please pay close attention, my love, and let my words soften your heart. This is not a coincidence. You are here right now because I called you, even though there are a lot of other things that could be going on. Your name was called out in heaven. That's why your spirit told you to stop, listen, and stay. Even though you didn't know why, your soul knew something was wrong. I know how long it's been since you got answers to your questions. I know how often you've asked yourself if anyone really sees you. I want you to fully understand this. I've seen you. I've seen you all along. Why was your name called out in heaven? Not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me. This moment is not meant to be too much for you. To comfort you and remind you that you are being watched as you go through life. Do not skip this message, my child. The only reason you're here by yourself is because I chose you for this moment. You may feel like you don't belong, like you're just another person, or like you're being ignored. But heaven doesn't act randomly. What I'm about to say is huge, not because it's loud or dramatic, but because it goes to places in your heart that you have been keeping hidden. I know you've learned to get by without making noise. I know you're used to carrying things on your own. You've told yourself to be strong, not to hope too much, and not to expect too much. I'm speaking now to gently take down those walls. Nobody made you to walk around without being seen or heard. It was meant for you to be known. This moment is a part of what we know. Stay with me now if you feel lonely. Allow yourself to feel this way and don't try to explain it right away. This is not a mistake. I sent this message to you, so it got to you. Things in your life will start to make sense again that they didn't before. Not all at once, but slowly, one layer at a time. I know there have been times when you felt like you weren't a part of life and just watched it go by without you. I know you've had doubts about your timing, your worth, and your path. I'm not here to say what those questions mean. I'm here to answer them by being here. Being alone can make you question your worth, but listen to me now. No matter how many people are around you, that has never changed how valuable you are. It's always been based on how much I love you. Stop and listen, my child. You were picked out just for this moment. Since heaven has already moved, I can now talk to you directly. People may think you're small, but I don't see it that way. Heaven doesn't always move with thunder. It moves sometimes in a whisper, like a soft push that makes you stop moving. If that's what you're going through right now, I'm not here to push you or hurry you. I'm here to sit with you right now and help you remember who you are. You are my child. People know your name. We remember you even when it seems like no one has. I know what it's like to be by yourself and think. I know nights that last longer than days. I know the kind of silence that isn't peaceful but heavy. During those times, I was with you even though you didn't feel me. This message is not going to be late. It's coming at the right time. It took a lot of waiting, endurance, and quiet faith to get your heart ready. You kept going even when you didn't get answers. People did notice that faith. Heaven heard you, which is why your name was called. Take a moment to remember that your life is not going in a random direction. Even in the pauses, that is, even in the waiting, there is purpose. You don't have to see the whole picture just yet. Right now, all you need to know is that someone has seen you. You have been picked. You're not the only one. You are not in a crowd. You are one of many people I am talking to. I am talking to you as my child. Follow me. Take some time to think about these words. This is just the start of what it means to know that your name was spoken in heaven. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. I know how heavy that word is on your heart right now, my beloved child. I understand how you feel when it's quiet in the room. There are times when no one is calling your name and the world seems to go on without you. I'm talking to you directly because I can see how lonely you are. I want you to know this truth before anything else sinks in greater depth. Being by yourself doesn't mean someone has left you. Not by me. Not even for a second. I'm now here with you. Not far away like your breath. More nearby than your own thoughts. Present in ways you might not fully understand yet, but will soon. Thoughts. Father, thank you for holding on to you all the time. You might have gotten used to this feeling by telling yourself that it's just how life is, and that everyone goes through hard times alone. You may have learned to hide from the silence by doing things like making noise, moving, or anything else that keeps you from feeling the pain too deeply. I want you to know that being alone is not a punishment or a sign of rejection. There's no proof that you were forgotten or missed. Even though it doesn't feel that way yet, this place is holy. There is no one else in the way of my voice getting to you. Where the expectations, opinions, and demands of other people don't get in the way of hearing what heaven has to say. As I watched you sit with your thoughts, I sometimes felt like no one really got what you were going through. That question you never said out loud has been seen by me. You quickly wiped away the tears. You showed off your strength so no one would be afraid. I know how heavy it is to be around a lot of people, but not feel seen, or to be by yourself and feel like the silence is pressing down on you. I have never moved away from you though, so please hear me carefully. I was close even when you felt far away. Even when you thought I had forgotten about you, I did. There are times when being alone isn't going to be empty. It's an invitation. A call for you to lower your guard. A request to end the performance. A call to be honest from the heart, without worrying about being judged in the quiet. You don't need to tell me about yourself. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to act stronger than you really are. I already know the real you, and I love you in that. That's why I'm meeting you here in this quiet. You might feel alone in this quiet place, but I'm here with you. There's something important I want you to understand. Rejection pushes me away, but I draw closer. Being abandoned leaves you open to harm, but I protect you. You are not hearing doors closing right now. You are hearing noise going away. Some voices have been turned down, so you can hear my voice better. It's because I took away some distractions that you can see that who stays or leaves doesn't define you. You are what you're held by, and right now I'm holding you. You might be wondering what's different about this season, why you feel more alone, and why the silence is louder. It's because your heart is weakening instead of getting stronger. Now you're noticing things you used to miss. You can feel what you numbed before. That's not a flaw that you are sensitive. It means your spirit is still alive and alive. And I'd rather meet you when you're truly alone than leave you at ease but disconnected. I'm not here to make your life loud all the time. I'm here to give you truth. You are not alone as you listen. I am here and now. I understand where you are, how you feel, and what you need. I'm not going to wait for you to change into someone else before I come close. I won't wait until you have more faith or fewer questions before I speak. I'm right here with you, just the way you are. I'm not scared by your doubts. I'm not turned off by how tired you look. Being alone does not make you less deserving of my attention. In fact, it makes me care more about you. Sometimes I think you've wondered if your prayers were heard, if your patience meant anything, and if your tears meant anything. I want you to know that I have seen all of them. Nothing that you felt has been a waste. We have seen everything you have carried. This time of being alone has not been pointless. It has been changing you, making you softer, getting you ready to hear what you couldn't hear in the noise. That doesn't mean this season has been simple. I mean that it was done on purpose, even when it hurt. There is someone else in the room with you. You're not the only one who has these thoughts. The weight is not just for you. Right now, I'm sitting with you and gently talking to you to make sure you don't feel too much. I want you to know that you are held. You don't have to leave this quiet place right away to show that you're okay. You don't have to fill up every empty room to get away from feeling alone. Come with me here. Let my presence change what it means for this to be quiet. You feel lonely and want to tell a story about yourself. Something that makes you feel like you were forgotten, or that you are not as important as other people. A lie in the story. The truth is that you are being met in a place where heaven can clearly say your name. In reality, you are not cut off from love. You are being invited in. I really feel closer to you now than I ever have. Do not let your feelings get in the way of the truth just yet. Stay here with me, my child. Don't run away from this moment too quickly. Take a moment to remember that you are not alone, forgotten, or abandoned. Make the quiet a safe place instead of a scary one. Let the silence remind you of how close I am instead of how far away you are. This very second, I am with you, and I will be with you through every step that comes after. Please help our channel. Making you happy and helping you become more devoted to God are the main goals of our work. You can give us money through Super Thanks if you want to help. I want this to reach you deeply, my beloved child, so please hear it clearly and gently. Your name was called out in heaven. Not said by accident, not mentioned in passing, and not lost in a crowd of other words, but spoken with purpose, care, and a full understanding of who you are and what you carry. This has nothing to do with fame, status, or recognition in the way that most people think of them. Heaven doesn't need praise or attention to work. When a name is called out in heaven, it means a connection. It means to remember. When you hear this, it means that you are known, cared for, and held for a reason. It's possible that you felt lost for a long time. There were times when you may have felt like just another face, voice, or story that didn't seem to stand out. It's possible that you learned to lower your hopes because not being seen hurt less than hoping to be seen. But heaven has never thought that way about you. There, your name has always meant something, not because of what you did, but because of what you mean to me. I made you. I've always known how your name sounds, even before anyone else did. Beyond what you can see now, I know what your life is all about. It was said with understanding when your name was called in heaven. It was known about every season you went through, every quiet struggle, every unanswered prayer, and every tear you wiped away when no one was looking. Heaven doesn't see you as a puzzle or a trouble to be fixed. Heaven sees you as a child that needs to be taken care of. Being recognized in heaven doesn't mean being better than other people. It's about being close, being watched over, and being led with love. Let go of the idea that being known means being judged or shown off. Your fear has kept you on guard. To keep your heart safe, you learn to keep quiet, not tell too much, and not expect too much. However, when heaven calls your name, it's not to blame you or judge you. It's meant to keep you safe. It is to say, this one matters, watch over them, guide them, keep them. Hearing your name is not a threat. It works as a cover. Maybe you're not sure why this makes you feel so sad. Why this makes you feel something when you hear it. It's because your spirit knows the truth, even if your mind is still getting used to it. Not for attention, but to understand you have longed to be seen. You wanted someone to know the real you, not just the one you put on to get by. That version is a known fact. God knows the tired parts of you, the parts that still hope quietly, the parts that question, and the parts that keep going. It doesn't really matter. It's all known. In heaven, your name is not linked to the things you did wrong, not your worst moments or the things you wish you could change. It is said with kindness. It's being said slowly. It is spoken with a clear picture of the person you are becoming. I don't see you stuck in the past. No matter how small or sure your steps feel, I see you moving forward. Heaven calls your name because it cares about your journey. People may think you're just like everyone else. You might feel like your life has been easy, quiet, and plain. But heaven doesn't think that quiet means unimportant. Some of the most important work is done in secret. You can grow your faith the most when you're alone and quiet. Some of the most important lives are lived without being praised. Heaven sees things that people on earth miss. God honors things that people don't care about. And your name is called out there because your life has more meaning than you know. I know there were times when you wondered if anyone would miss you, if you were gone for a while. I know there were times when you felt like you could be replaced and that your absence wouldn't make a difference. I didn't think those things. They came from hurts, disappointments, and times when there wasn't much support. In heaven, though you've never been seen as replaceable, your name is not one of many. People know, remember, and call this person with care. It wasn't rushed when your name was called out in heaven. It wasn't said without feeling. It was said with full knowledge of how you feel. I understand what scares you. I know what makes you happy. I know that what you say doesn't matter to you hurts deep down. I can see everything about you, and there's nothing that turns me away from you. Being fully known by me should make you feel at ease, not scared. Let this truth sink into the places where you felt like no one can see you. Let it reach the parts of you that did not know if your life was important. Quiet the voice that told you you were just passing through and that you didn't have to be there. It's not possible for heaven to speak names. Heaven calls out names of people it wants to protect, care for, and guide. Heaven doesn't know who you are because you are perfect. People know you because you're mine. Your name is defined by your relationships, not by how well you do your job. I don't use your name because you never have trouble. I know your name because I'm with you through every hard time. When you had doubts, I didn't lose track of you. When you were tired, I didn't forget about you. When you felt far away, I didn't forget about you. It never got away from me. Being known makes you feel better. But there's also duty to follow. If you are known, no one can see you as you wander. It means you're not just drifting along without a plan. It means you can get help even if you don't say it out loud. It means that you can get help even when you're lost. When heaven talks about your name, it means that heaven is involved. I want you to feel important, not pushed. You don't have to do or be more just because you're well known. It means that you can be sure that you are seen. It means you don't have to prove yourself or fight for attention. People already know about you. You are already important. You're already being held. Let this truth take the place of the feeling of being alone that said no one saw you. Let it ease the pain of feeling ignored. You are seen by everyone. You were never that. Your name has been called by heaven. That means someone loves you, worries about you, and guides you with purpose. Do not change your mind about this, my beloved child. Let it settle down slowly, not as noise but as comfort. You are deeply seen. You are very important to us. In heaven, you are known as my child, not as a number or a title. Okay, yes, if you still trust him, my hope is still alive. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Let me talk to you now in a clear and peaceful way, my beloved child. Because what is happening now has been building for a lot longer than you think. This moment isn't a fluke. It's not luck. It's not a mistake. You got here after a lot of small choices, pauses, delays, and interruptions that were meant to lead you here. Your arrival at this time didn't surprise me in any way. I knew what it was before you did, and I led you step by step, even when you felt like you had no idea where you were going. You might remember times that didn't make sense when you look back. There were times when plans didn't go as planned, doors shut without warning, and chances passed you by or came later than you had hoped. At the time, you thought about those times. It made you wonder why things weren't moving faster, why answers were taking so long, and why your path didn't seem as clear as other people's. Those times were not mistakes, though. They were part of a plan that needed care, timing, and patience. Every interruption slowed you down just enough so you didn't walk into something without being ready. Each delay took your attention away from something that would have hurt you instead of helping you. I have been quietly working in the background of your life, making sense of things that seemed like they were getting in the way. I wasn't gone when something went wrong, when you had to wait, or when you were turned around without warning. I was setting up. At that time, you couldn't see the whole picture because timing only makes sense when you look back at the right time. And right now you are in that kind of moment. Think about the little decisions you made that didn't seem important at the time. Making the choice to stay home instead of going out. Choosing to rest instead of moving forward. Stopping to think before acting. Not moving past something but clicking on it. Each choice seemed normal, but all of them together made a path. The path was real even though you couldn't see the end goal. You didn't know you were being led, but I directed your steps. There were times when you thought you were late as well. You looked at other people's progress and wondered if you had missed your chance. While you waited, you saw other people go ahead. It crossed your mind that either your timing was off or you were behind. But speed is not a way to tell time in my kingdom. It is measured by how ready you are. I wasn't holding up the process to make you mad. I had been getting you ready so that when you got here, your heart would be ready to hear what I have to say. You may remember times when life seemed to get in the way. Plans didn't work out. Shortcuts were made to conversations. Paths changed quickly. Those interruptions were not just happening at random. They were small changes to the course. I was trying to keep you from running into things you weren't supposed to carry. I was keeping you safe from things that would have made you confused instead of clear. I was leading you to a place with less noise so that my voice could be heard clearly. There was a reason for every moment of frustration, every season of confusion, and every time you felt stuck or lost. You could hear because they slowed you down. They made you soft enough to feel. In order to help you understand, they took away any expectations that were getting in the way. In the event that everything went as planned, you might not have been ready for this moment. You might not have stopped to listen to me now if things were easier. There's no chance in any of this. Design is what we call chance when we don't fully understand it yet. I can see the threads that you can't. I can see how one little thing led to another. How one delay caused things to change. How one disappointment helped me understand things better. There have not been a lot of accidents in your life. There have been several invitations. Some agreed right away, others took longer, but they were all leading here. You didn't pick this moment by yourself. I picked it with you. I matched up the circumstances, changed the timing, and caused you just the right amount of pain to keep you searching without making it too much. I let you feel alone sometimes so you could learn to listen to yourself. I made you wait so that you would value what you get. I let you ask questions so that your faith would grow beyond what you could see on the surface. That's not true. This message could not have found you at any time. You had to get your heart ready. It's likely that your spirit was there. You had to slow down to make room. This is why now is important. That's why this feels different. It has weight because it was put together. In some spots, you almost missed this. Not because I was far away, but because you were too busy to stay still. But even then, I was guiding you. I put small nudges in your spirit. I let my unease grow when things didn't seem to be going right. I slowly pulled your attention back over and over until you got here. You didn't just happen to be here now. You were shown the way. You might wonder why I'm taking the idea of chance apart so carefully. Because you don't feel safe when you think life is random. It makes you think that anything could happen for no reason. I want you to know, though, that your life is held in purpose. I knew everything about you, even the things that hurt you. I used even the things I didn't cause. Things that didn't seem to have any meaning are being woven into something that makes sense. You have not been forgotten, and this moment shows it. It's proof that timing works in ways you can't measure. It shows that your life isn't going in a random direction. You're not supposed to be here. The time was right for you to hear what you need to hear, which is why you're here. What I want is for you to feel at ease with this truth, not pushed. You didn't have to work hard to get here. You didn't have to figure everything out. You only had to stay open, which you did. Being open is what got you to this point. Because you were ready to stop, listen, and stay present, this message got to you. From now on, things will happen that will only make sense after hearing this. There will be decisions that are easier to understand, warnings that are stronger, and peace that is deeper. This isn't because you suddenly got smarter. It's because the stars aligned and awareness came at the right time. After being ready, understanding came next. Take some time to think about this. You're not behind schedule. You're not early. You're right where you should be. Every little choice you made, every delay, and every interruption helped you get to this point of clarity. You didn't miss your chance. Now is your chance. Do not change your mind about this, my beloved child. Get rid of the thought that your life has been pointless or dull. It has been led, kept safe, and made ready. You'll see that what seemed like a coincidence at first was actually love moving slowly, patiently, on purpose the whole time as you listen. My beloved child, I've seen how lonely you are, and you never tell anyone about it. The kind that doesn't always come from being alone, but from not being seen, even when you're with a lot of other people. I know what it's like to be around other people, laugh at the right times, and speak when you're supposed to, but still feel like no one hears your heart. They taught you how to be there without being seen, and how to take part without being understood. That kind of loneliness is tough because no one can see it. It stays inside you and changes how you see yourself and the world around you, even though no one else sees it. I saw the nights when you were finally by yourself with your thoughts, when everything stopped making noise and distracting you. I saw you lie awake at night thinking about what you said, and whether you said it too much or not enough. You also wondered if anyone would notice if you stopped reaching out. Those nights were long, and the silence was drowned out by your thoughts. You told yourself to be strong, not think too much, and get over it. But the pain stayed. During those times, I was there with you. every sigh, every silent prayer, and every question that was never put into words were heard. It wasn't that you weren't clear, it was that not many people took the time to really listen. It was painful to learn that not everyone could understand your heart, even when you tried to explain yourself. Over time, you stopped telling me. You picked peace over being known. That's how you told yourself it would be easier. There was still a need to be seen for who you really are, though, not just for what you do or how you look. I know what you want. I put it in you, and I never meant for you to ignore it. There were times when you felt like an outsider in your own life, watching others connect easily while you didn't know how to join in without feeling exposed. You didn't know what was different about you because it was harder to connect with people and understand them. It was easy for you to blame yourself. You thought you were too sensitive, too quiet, too much, or not enough. You felt that weight of those thoughts more than you knew. I saw them come together. I saw what they did to try to describe you. Now I want you to know that those thoughts about you were never true. I saw every moment of silence when you wanted to talk but didn't. When you didn't ask for comfort but needed it. When you were stressed out but told everyone you were okay. I saw how you dealt with being alone with grace, never wanting to make other people feel bad about their own pain. You learned how to hide things that hurt you, sometimes even from yourself. I knew you were lonely, though. Nothing was kept from me. I was there with you during every quiet moment, every silent tear, and every pain you thought no one saw. You might have asked me why I let you feel this way, why connection felt slow, and why understanding seemed so far away. Pay close attention to what I say. I didn't leave you to be alone. I stayed in it with you. The reason I let you feel deeply is because your heart can love and understand deeply. The fact that you are sensitive is not a sign of weakness. It's how you were made. But sensitive hearts often feel like they are not seen in a world that moves quickly and only listens briefly. There were times when being alone made you doubt your worth. You were not sure if people would forget about you or if your presence would be missed. Those questions were not based on facts. They came because they were hurt. I always thought you were valuable. I never forgot that you were there. In ways that words can't describe, you're important to me. I paid close attention when you felt like you were being ignored. I fully understood when you felt like you weren't being heard. I know how lonely it is to be responsible for others without help, and to be strong on the outside while feeling weak on the inside. I saw how you helped others feel better, even when you needed help yourself. I saw how kind you were even though you were sad. I saw that you didn't give up even though it was easier to do so. People did notice those quiet acts of strength. Heaven saw them. I saw them. I held you when no one else did. Being alone taught you to really listen, pay close attention, and care about people who felt like they weren't seen. If you want to learn empathy, don't look for comfort. Look for absence. You learn to be patient by having to wait, not by being calm. Even though it hurt, I was making you into something. That doesn't mean it wasn't painful or important. It was very important, but it didn't mean nothing. I was with you through the hardest times, which were meant to strengthen your heart, not break it. I want you to know right now that I fully understand what you're saying. You don't have to tell me about yourself. You don't have to defend your feelings or explain why you're sensitive. I know everything about your heart. I understand why you have been quiet. I know how heavy your smile is. I love you because of those things, not because of them. If you've seen God's grace every morning, type, "Thank you, Lord, for new mercies." Share this video too. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.